In front of me, I have a collection of candles, a collection called Witch's Brew. These candles are produced by a United States-based candle company called Coventry Creations, and they're now celebrating their 25th anniversary. Witch's Purse. So on the front, very similar format, only instead of the words Circle of Magic, we have Cash in Pocket. And pictured, we indeed have what seems to be a purse. On the back side, bergamot and date invite the sweetness of life as they release the tensions that block the manifestation of prosperity and clear the fears that can destroy abundance. Whew. Underneath that, a little bit more context behind the candle. By earth, by air, by water, by fire, wealth of coin, in magic I now sire. The fears, the blocks, and other unknowns are cleared by maiden, mother, and crone. By horn and hoof the Lord will bless. Fill my pockets with riches free of stress. That's heavy stuff. Let's melt this up. So as you can see there, we have 5 grams of melted Witch's Purse. Let's jump right into this one. Wow. Is it possible that this is more intense than the last candle? Immediately I'm being hit with really pretty florals. Floral musk. I can't help but think about dried up, decaying bouquets of carnations. And musky like talcum powder. But here's the thing, balancing all of that out is a bright citrus, bergamot, but it's way in the distance. And it's almost masked by the florals, but it does a tremendous job contrasting those big musky notes. I can't help it. I gotta say, almost like a lime candy. And I can definitely see the date. Honestly, I probably, if they didn't say it on the back, I probably wouldn't go there. And definitely other florals at play here. Lang Lang, which is one I always want to say, jasmine and geranium. And some herbaceousness. One that I can pinpoint easily is basil, but something else that I'm thinking of. So I say this quite often. A lot of the times when we find lime in a scented candle or a fragrance, you also find eucalyptus. The two of them really work together and enhance one another. Really, the eucalyptus builds the authenticity of the citrus lime note. And let me just throw in one more floral, dried lavender. And also, now that this is starting to blow off a little bit, that date from before is coming through more and more. And as you can see, this has started to it's completely solidified. But that dry down is allowing those bass notes and even some of the heart notes to show themselves a bit more. I'm picking up on a fluffiness, a fluffy vanilla, yes. And some woodiness, sandalwood for sure. And let's go with tonka bean. Very interesting, deep, complex candle as well. This one really paints a portrait. You know, I think of that witch's purse, that moth-eaten fabric stained with stale perfume, that floral musky perfume. Inside you have those decaying flowers, perhaps you know, homemade lozenges like lime herbaceous lozenges. You know, this is like something that once smelled beautiful, but has dwindled away with age. This smells like a witch's purse. This could also be a witch's closet. This could be witch's bathroom. It has all of the appropriate aromas to be either one of those as well. You know, also a fortune teller's wooden horse-drawn carriage. You know, the walls inside lined with old linens, shelves with mason jars and medicinal bottles of God knows what, but it's so old and it smells mystical. You know, it's even provoking the idea, like the crystal ball. You know, Madame Leota, the Haunted Mansion, Disneyland, or, you know, Love Potion number 9 style. The Wolfman and the Talisman medallion. That's taking me back to all of those pieces of fiction. But with all of that said, Witch's Purse, spot on name for this fragrance. I buy it, I like it. Witch's Purse by Coventry Creations, part of the Witch's Brew collection. Let's move on. What do we have next?